Revolutionary, leader, teacher, entrepreneur, and best-selling author, Guru Jagat is one of the faces of true wellness and spirituality in the modern age. Founder and CEO of Rama Institute for Applied Yogic Science and Technology, Rama TV, and the Rama Foundation, she has devoted her whole adult life to the approachable, no barrier to entry, life betterment technology of Kundalini Yoga and meditation. Please welcome Guru Jagat.
This is real life, and we all have our moments of whatever. It's hard. It's hard to be a human on this planet right now, and there are many people who are kind of burying their head in the sand and just going for the zombie thing because it's easier. I mean, meditation is a self-hypnosis, so you start to use the mind, which is a great tool and a time-space machine, and you can travel anywhere simultaneously, literally instantaneously. So it's an incredible gift that we can give it. People are waking up at mass speed on this planet. And one thing that I will say that is my big message right now is the majority of the people on the planet want to live in a generous way. If you can become in any way an inspiration to another human being, that's a victory. One of the most awe-inspiring things about my own spiritual journey and just turning towards myself in contemplation and curiosity has been sharing that with others. And I never thought of myself as a family teacher or a child's teacher. But over the years, more and more children have been coming to my classes, and just, 3-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 7-year-olds sitting with us in meditation, and the whole time meditating or the whole time doing yoga, and I'm not making it fun for them, I'm not patronizing them, they're just sitting with us in total revelation of themselves. And it's become something that has been so deeply inspiring to me. And one of these kids who has been doing yoga with me since basically the womb, she was with me since the womb. She's been meditating and doing the yoga, and now she just turned 12, and she likes to do the meditation, the breath practice that we're going to do right now. And I asked her, I said, what is it about this practice that gives you something, or why do you even do it instead of just go watch TV or pick up your phone? And she said, Guru Jagat, it's just so satisfying. And I just felt like that's such a beautiful, beautiful way. She said it like she was eating a cupcake. It's just so satisfying. And that's a very innocent way to describe what happens when we start to command our breath. So I'd like to just start there, because it's been a big day, it's a full moon, there's a lot of energy moving, a lot of information, a lot of kind of movement of whatever happens in here, whatever ideas are birthed, and all of the work and the beauty that's been shared here. So I'd like to start with this practice that is just so satisfying. So put both feet on the ground. Sit up tall. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. We're going to put the thumbs inside the fists, and we're going to breathe through the mouth. So I want to bring some energy. It's been a long day. We'll bring a little energy to the space. And you're going to bring the arms up over the head, and you're going to breathe through your mouth. So it's like a backstroke. So give it a shot, because the diaphragm and the kind of flexibility of the diaphragm is actually biochemically the seat of a lot of your intuitive power and your intuitive wisdom. So we're just going to breathe very powerfully over the head, powerful mouth breath. I want you to start to learn how to rhythmically command your breath, because This is the way that you rhythmically command your day, you rhythmically command your success, you rhythmically command your thoughts, is through first your breath. So we're learning how to do that now. We have about 90 seconds, so there's time for those of you who are just staring at me to try it now. You have 90 seconds to think about trying it. Powerful breath through the diaphragm. Seconds. And see if you can right now breathe the deepest you've breathed, maybe even since you were born. We breathe so shallow, and then our nervous systems become so shallow, and then our thoughts become so shallow, and then our lives become so shallow. Now you're going to take an inhale, interlace the hands, press up, inhale. Hold the breath and stretch, stretch. Imagine white light all around your body, all around the space, all around all the people who are creating a difference and making an impact in the world. Exhale, inhale. Hold the breath and stretch up, stretch up. Imagine white light all around you. Any worry, any anxiety, any overwhelm, we're just cleansing you, cleansing the space. Exhale, inhale, hold the breath and stretch, and into this very powerful day. It's a very auspicious day in human history, a day that will never happen again. And exhale. And just take a moment, inhale, exhale. So you can feel how quickly some deep breath will change you and change your consciousness. We all know what we have that we're going up against. It's a very, very complicated time in human history and on this planet. It's a complicated time to be a human. It's a powerful time to be a woman. It's a complicated time to be a woman. It's a complicated time to be a man. And the geopolitical and the societal and the cultural and the economic change that has to happen for us to evolve and really for us to save our species is profound. And so places like this where we get together and create a conversation around new thought and new leadership and what that means are becoming more and more imperative. So I'd like to talk to you about the new archetype, the new model of what it means to be a leader on the planet right now, specifically what it means to be a woman in leadership. And the first part of success that is totally changing. I mean, in order to be a successful person in the complexity of the technological age, you have to be able to handle what's coming at you literally at the speed of light. Literally, because that's the way our phones work. We're working on fiber optics, all the speed of how much information is coming at us. And so the most successful person in this day and age is a person who knows how to organize all of the information that's coming at them at a moment's notice. And not even a moment, actually, a split second. So we get better phones because they have better processing speeds. We get better technology because it has better processing speeds. And the people who are better and can handle what's going on this planet are people who have better processing speeds. The first foundational pillar of being a successful woman and a successful human on this planet is breath. So we just experimented with that. We just felt that. If you can't command your own breath, then first of all, you can't command anything. The breath is the first and foremost thing that if you don't have a conscious practice of at least a couple minutes a day, and you can do it, what we did just now, you can't do while you're driving, but you can do long, deep breath through the nose while you're driving. You can do it seated at your dinner table. You can do it seated at your computer. You can start to change your neurological sequencing through the power of your breath. So this is, in my opinion, one of the most important parts of becoming a successful person in this age and a successful woman is commanding the breath, because then you have a command of everything else. Number two of the pillars of being a successful woman in this new age and creating this new kind of leadership model is that we have to spend time with other women, and not just in the ways that we do, like drinking wine and watching Netflix, but actually in ceremony, in kind of intimacy, because intimacy with women is something that starts to create a fulfillment, this satisfaction that will change you. It will change every relationship you have, romantic, business, with your children, with your body, with your life in every single way. So that's part of coming together like this. The women, we get to be together, and because of the way women are programmed, our parasympathetic nervous system, we're learning from each other without even saying anything. It's not an informational age, it's an experiential age. And so just being with other women who are holding certain geniuses and certain success and certain beauty and certain capacities, it teaches you something that is not cognitive. So it's a whole different model of how we kind of relate with each other. The third part of being a successful person and a successful woman in this age, which is a new era on this planet, is meditation. And we'll maybe do a little bit of that, but you know, just a little bit. Nobody wants to meditate, but you have to train your minds. Your mind is the greatest computer you will ever have, we will ever have. It's so powerful. And if you don't train it, just like the input that you put into your computer, then it's all over the place, it's scattered, you can't focus, you can't be productive. So you have to train your mind, and that's literally what meditation does. And again, a couple minutes a day changes you deeply, literally. It changes your brain. It changes the gray matter of your brain. Another kind of pillar of success that is part of this kind of daily householder's practice of how to become a highly functional person on the planet is we have to start to lead, especially as women, from our grace and from our radiance, and not from some sort of hierarchical conditioning and what is kind of been in the past 2,000 years of our misunderstandings between the sexes and the way that women have fought each other and been competitive to resources or the male gaze or all of these things. This is in our epigenetics. This is deep within us, and so we can't ignore it, but we also have to start to learn how to use what is our greatest power as a woman, and that's our grace and our radiance. And leadership from grace and radiance is, again, not a cognitive process, but something in you, especially as a woman. And as a man who's seen this in women, you can feel what it means when a woman is standing in her dignity and in her grace. It's so, so, so powerful. The next thing is obviously something that I think many of us feel, and I talked to a couple people about this, a couple women out before this. We have to bring the men with us because we all want a better society, and it's very important that the men come with us. And the thing about it is they want to. They want to come with us. And we hold as women literally the vibrational frequency of the future. We hold it because whether we choose to have a baby or a business baby or whatever type of baby, we're the creative flow of the universe. So when women ask me, where have all the good men gone? They've gone to the places that you're ignoring in your own kind of grace and your own power and your own ability to inspire through your radiance. And so we have some misunderstandings that we have to work with, which is happening. You know, this is slowly becoming more and more of a conversation, but the men can come with us and they want to come with us. And a woman's prayer is one of the most powerful things there is. So just that prayer, just that intention for the men in your life, your sons, your lovers, the men you work with, wherever the most amazing men are, because they are very amazing and they want to do this with us. Because the way that society has been constructed in these past 2,000 years hasn't worked for anyone, men or women, and only a very small portion of the population. So all of us are a part of reconstructing these archetypes of leadership, and we need new leaders. We need powerful leaders. We need people with clear minds and focused minds. We need people with balanced brain chemistry, balanced blood chemistry, and there is a biochemistry to leadership. So I'd like to teach you a little meditation to close, which is part of this kind of biochemistry of leadership. You actually create a foundation where you can be more brave, you can be more clear, you can have a way of going the beauty way through the world, and people will want to follow you. So, are you up for this? So it requires a little audience participation. So you're just gonna sit both feet on the ground, just like this. It's an English mantra, and what we're gonna say is, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I. And you're gonna say it mentally to yourself as you inhale, so do it now. Inhale, we're gonna say, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I. And then all together, let's say it, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I. One more time, inhale. And mentally say it to yourself. Healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I. And all of us together exhale. Healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I. Good, you just meditated. Congratulations.